My name's Ryan Solberg. I'm the broker owner at Maxlife Realty. I would like to let you know why Maxlife Realty could possibly be the best fit for you if you're a sales agent. Welcome to Why Maxlife Realty. Here's my contact information. I'm the broker of record at Maxlife Realty, and I am a mortgage loan originator at Nexa Mortgage. You can give me a call at 321-373-3536 to either reach me or someone on my staff. We look forward to talking to you. Now, to give you a little history, okay, I've done real estate for 5 years. I've worked for RE/MAX, National Realty, Sotheby's, eXp Realty, Keller Williams. I've been around the block, okay? I know what these real estate companies offer. I know what they don't offer, and I know how much of my paycheck they want to take, okay, as an agent. Okay, I've been in your shoes. I understand what you're going through right now. You're most likely shopping out brokers, figuring out what's the best fit for you, what's the best commission split, and what's the best opportunity. I get it. That's what you should be doing as a real estate agent. Now, you probably haven't heard of Maxlife Realty before. We started it in 2018, and we've been striving ever since. So I want to go over some of the benefits, the agent support, executed file, transaction processing, the commission splits, and the services to build your business. Okay? If you want to make more money, you want marketing done for you, you want appointments with sellers, you want great open house leads that result in real hot buyers. We're talking true buyers here, okay? Not just looky-loos. Real buyers. You want to grow your business and sell between 200 to 20 homes a year, roughly. Of course, you can always do more. What you want to do consistently, more and more business. Okay, I get it. I've been there. I don't know how many homes I sold, but it's upwards in the hundreds for sure. A couple hundred. Now, I didn't get there overnight, right? It took a lot of people to help me get to where I'm at, okay? If you're trying to do this by yourself and your broker's not helping you, you're probably not going to get too much further than where you are today. You'll hit a plateau, okay? So as your first year as an agent, you want to, try to sell a house a month, right? 12 houses your first year, not too bad. And then the next year, you're going to want to try to sell more and more and more. And eventually, you're going to hit a plateau where you don't have any more time, and you need to leverage your time so that you're doing the $500 an hour tasks, not the $15 an hour tasks that you can hire someone else to do. Okay, so I'll help you through the process and kind of show you what I've done in order to help you. Of course, you want to have time off. You want to make a few $1,000s, a few $1,000s a week, a few $100,000 a year, and you're kind of like me. You want it all right now, right? You don't want to sit here and reinvent the wheel and go through all this stuff that we've already done. You just want to join Maxlife Realty and get put in the successful position. I get it. In order to do that, we have stopped having agents come into the office because we don't think it is a time value of driving to the office of all the agents to meet. So we do everything on Zoom. We've been doing it on Zoom ever since we opened the company. We basically were pandemic proof even before the pandemic hit, right? So we had Zoom rooms set up, training rooms set up. We do have satellite offices, of course, for some of the bigger teams. At Maxlife Realty, they have their own offices set up, whether they, closed the last office that they were working for and then rebranded it. But primarily we're set up on Zoom. Everyone seems to like it a lot better. So as a typical real estate agent, of course, you're going to find clients that either are looking to sell or buy, write contracts, close the deal, and then get paid, right? That's how it typically works. And you do it over and over again. So What I do is rather than find clients for myself, I have people that do that for me, right? So we help you find clients, okay? And I'll explain more of that in the future. And then if you were to find a client, whether it's a seller or a buyer, we like to find sellers. That's our number one target is sellers. Because it's when you get the seller, you're also going to get a couple extra buyers, and you know that the house is going to sell. You don't have to run credit. You don't have to get them pre-approved. You can run a title search and a lien search on the property and figure out, what they have or what they owe on the property. But I'm not going to get into the weeds of that right now. Then, that we're going to help you also write the contracts. That would be your processor, transaction coordinator, and then you get paid, right? So we want you to get paid the most money possible, right? And we want you to get paid on other agents that you bring to us. We call that our rev share. We want you to get paid on that as well. In terms of technology, right? Technology is going to be the future of real estate for the 20th century, okay? If you're not on board with technology, you're probably going to get pushed out of this market. Now, it's not to say you will get pushed out. I see several agents who use fax machine and paper still, right? That's fine. It's just in order to do, 100 to 200 transactions a year, it's going to be tough, right? They're happy doing, 10 to 20 transactions a year. Great. That's what they are. In order to do 200 transactions a year, you got to have a lot of technology set up. And that's what we're going to help you do is get all your technology set up so that you can become a top agent right out of the gate, or you come into Maxlife Realty and become a top agent, top 10% in Florida, top 1% in Florida, whatever your goals are, we're here to help set you up. G Suite is going to be where, all our files are, your email is, all the trainings, company-wide documents, calendars, contacts. Everything's going to be in that nice G Suite, and it's always going to work because it's on the Google portal, right? With that, we also can help with YouTube. We have a Ring Central for our phone systems. We use Zillow for marketing. We'll get you some nice Nike shirts. Possibly even give you a Lenovo ThinkPad computer. You can either use app files or .loop to do your transactions. As long as they're done, we don't mind whichever system you prefer. And then we'll get you some Starbucks gift cards and send you tons of coffee to keep you going. If you have any other recommendations, we'll also take those. But at this time, those are our current technology providers. So in terms of real estate, right, whether you're a new agent or a veteran agent, support is the number one priority, okay? I know as a broker, when I had support from other brokers, it works out very well. When you don't have support from your broker, it's tough. Very, very hard to gain traction. I know as an agent, I used to be, that when my broker upset me, I would go broker shopping and find a new agency to work for. A very painful situation. That's why we really stress on the technology and support, okay? You're always going to get a couple rotten apples in a bunch, right, that can try to ruin things. But they're not coming into my office screaming and yelling during the meetings. I'll tell you that. We have a mute button on Zoom. It's very nice. We try to keep the office attitude as positive as possible. So to do that, we have human resources onboarding. You can run instant net sheets for any scenario you need. We have marketing in-house. All the licensing, we'll handle all that. Switching your license over. Systems and technology, top of the line. Recruiting, so you can recruit for us as well. We'll train you how to do recruiting similar to these videos. I'll give you the slide deck and you can make your own. When you recruit, there's going to be 3 levels, 3 tiers below you, and you can get paid 10, 5, and 3% from those tiers of what the broker gets. I'll explain that further. We have Glover University. If you'd like, you can join Glover University. Tons and tons of great training. And then once a week, we have a Maxlife Realty town hall meeting every Monday, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I usually only lasts, 15 minutes. Just get some important keynotes out there, some company-wide information that we need to let everyone know. And we let you go in 15 minutes or less. And then we have open discussion for 30 minutes if you'd like. Any questions? I'm the CEO of the company, so I want to be as open and honest to all of my agents, right? I want to be there, and we'll discuss issues and topics and help everyone out at the same time. Then we also have the Nexa mortgage loan originator every day at 2 o'clock. So you can talk to me. I'm a mortgage loan originator. I'll also help get your mortgages figured out, right? Financing is one of the biggest hurdles in a real estate transaction. So in-house, I am your mortgage loan originator. Broker one-on-one sessions every 15 minutes between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. We can do a 15-minute session if you need quick answer, question answer, whatever you need. If we can't figure it out from email, we just go on Zoom and knock it out real quick. Real estate agent broker training. So if you want to become a broker like me, I can help train you. And if you want to become a mortgage loan originator, also I can help train you to do that. And I'll offer classes in order to do this. Usually we do those on a monthly basis. And then we have agent coaching and performance tracking. So we do like to help the agent a lot and really get involved. I know as a previous sales agent how important it is, bottom line, to sell houses, right? The best way to sell houses is to get listings, okay? In order to get listings, we're going to help you do that. Don't worry. We know how to do it. I'm a professional at this. We've got you covered. We'll also get you a shirt, a bag, a hat, pen, a mask, and a cup, okay? All for free when you join. We like to show you some of our marketing so that if you would like to purchase, in bulk, you can get some pretty hefty discounts. And then, of course, we're going to have you go on our online training portal and start doing training day one, right? You don't have to wait for our training classes to go active. They're all online on G Suite. You just have to have the Maxlife Realty logins, and then boom, you've got access to everything day one. And then obviously we update those trainings as needed, as technology changes, right? So the flow of the company, how it works, okay, is you're probably sitting there going, oh, wow, I've kind of heard this before. So listen up. Here's the important part. So how it works, okay, is I hire professional telemarketers to call my leads in your area, okay? They call leads to set up the appointments. Once the appointment's set, they hand off the appointment to a licensed real estate agent. That would be you. You go on the appointment or the Zoom call, whatever it is, right? Then you help the clients sell the house or buy a home. Appointments lead to executed contracts for buyers and listings, okay? Now, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that all these appointments are perfect, okay? It takes a good agent and good training in order to close the deal and get them to sign either a listing contract or a buyer's contract. That's what we're going for, okay? So you are not going to have a 100% close rate. I just want you to be aware of that. We'll track your performance and tell you how you stack up against the rest of our agents and see where you need to be add training in your vocabulary in order to get you as high as you can go in terms of closed listings or closed buyers. Okay, we'll help you because I'm heavily invested in these appointments that I give to you. So on my behalf, I want you to close these deals, okay? And of course, you want to as well. That's how we get paid. After the appointments, they're going to lead to executed contracts for buyers and listings, okay? Executed contracts then lead to closings. The executed contracts are going to go to a transaction coordinator. They're going to preferably take over all the paperwork so that you can move on to the next client, okay? And then closings lead to commission checks, okay? Which means a payday for you and me. So what happens when I close a deal and I take a split of your commission check, I reinvest that back to the top. The telemarketers, okay? Everything's going to start in your real estate business, in our real estate business, with a phone call. Online leads, I've worked them so hard in the past. I know that they're online leads, okay? A text message and an email, very hard to set an appointment from. You can do it, don't get me wrong, but a phone call has a much higher percentage close rate than an online lead, okay? We have proven calling scripts, okay? That's why we're not putting you on the phone, because I've got professional telemarketers that have been trained and vetted, and they use a proven script, okay? They're fully managed call center, okay? If there's anything I got my finger on, the pulse of, it's that call center, because that's my money flowing out and appointments coming in, okay? It's a 60 to 90 day churn cycle. So I know that if we're getting a lot of appointments, that we're going to have a lot of closings in 60 days. It's just, you want a broker that's going to help you get these appointments, okay? And we track all the results, as you can see in this pie chart. We track all the results. That's how you improve and get better, is track your results. So what we use for the phone systems, and that's behind the scenes, right? If you want to become a telemarketer or you want to see how it works, let me know, right? I'm obviously not going to show you day one, because that's our bread and butter. That's our business. That's why people work here, is because rather than giving them online leads, no, they are set appointments, a house, a time, a phone number, and that's it. It's all you need. Okay, it's very simple. Let's not overcomplicate this. So we're going to use RedX, Mojo, Vulcan 7, Ring Central. Those are all the systems we use, right? We have scripts that we read, and then the telemarketers call and set appointments, right? Very simple, okay? Then after we get the listings, we'll also show you how on Zillow to set up your listing, of how to get the 3D home, the professional video with you in it, okay? We are a certified professional photographer on Zillow, meaning we went through their licensing agreements, signed the contracts, and you can put a 15-second ad on every listing you take on the video, okay? Also, what we like to do is advertise our open houses, give them text codes to get them off of Zillow into our system, right? Buyers use Zillow, sellers use Zillow. It's a very good tool to learn and understand. Even if you don't like it or love their business strategy, make your own. That's what we've done. You got to figure out where to take advantage of leads in this day and age. Also on your listings, once you get them, we're going to help you get professional pictures on them, right? We want our listings to shine, okay? Quality is going to show in your portfolio when you open up Maxlife Realty listings and show your client or future client those listings. We want to show them quality listings, okay? We're going to help you get the right videos, photos, all that stuff is going to be helped, okay? We're not just going to send you out there to go take a listing. Once you learn it, it's just a repetition, but we're going to teach you how to learn it right. Okay, appointments are going to be for sale by owners, expireds, call-in sellers, hey, come on by and sell my house, right? The other appointments that you're going to get are buyers, builders, investors. And then in 2021, right, we see that the meeting of person to person has really changed quite a bit. But we, when we first meet, it's usually on the phone. And then we go into their house with a mask on. And then they get a little more comfortable. Oh, yeah, take the mask off, if you're comfortable, blah, blah, blah. And then we're in their house signing contracts. That's kind of how it works. Just, follow your guidelines for your area and stay safe. Keep everyone safe. We want healthy agents, of course. And use all these new technologies and meetings to your advantage. Right? Figure out what your client likes, whether it's text, email, in person, telephone call, whatever they like, just use that. After the listing is signed, we have a transaction coordinator who handles a lot of paperwork for you. I would rather have my agents out selling more houses, meeting more people, customers that takes a licensed realtor to do, rather than have them sitting in the office on their computer doing paperwork, trying to figure out when the inspection is, when the appraiser is coming, schedule the photo shoot. There's so many things that go on, right? I would rather have someone else do those tasks. That's how you're going to sell over 100 houses a year, okay? So we put a transaction coordinator in place, also a processor. They're going to be commission only. They get paid at closing. So when you get a check, you take a little sliver out of it and you pay them. That's how it works. It's $250 today. It could change. No salary, no paycheck guarantee, no draw, no hourly wage for them. The agent can choose whatever processor they want on whatever file. And we don't have landlines for these transaction coordinators. They give you their personal phone. So when you need to get a hold of them, you pick up your phone or you go on Zoom and you talk to them directly, okay? Monday through Monday, okay? They don't take weekends off. And you can choose them, right? So if it's not going well with one, you put the next file to someone else, okay? Processors handle all communications to close unless you'd like to be involved. Sales agents turn in an executed contract to the transaction coordinator / processor to do more deals. That's our name of the game, right? Is we want to help more clients. And sales agents, you can also do this yourself if you'd like. If you have the time, you can do it. I find my time better spent with clients. Also in-house, right? Having a mortgage loan originator in-house, okay? You're going to be in control of the mortgage a lot. You will have a direct line to call to check and figure out what the status of that mortgage is, right? If you can get a 15-day close, terrific, right? If it's 30-day close, okay, that's pretty normal. But if we can push it to 15 days, and help get your buyers pre-approved so you're not out there driving buyers around that aren't pre-approved, please don't ever do that. You're putting yourself at risk. You're putting everyone at risk and wasting everyone's time, including the buyer. Okay, you're really doing them a disservice if you don't have your buyers pre-approved. There shouldn't be any reason why you haven't got them pre-approved by me at Next Mortgage. It's simple. They go online, click the application link, we run some credit, figure out their finances, and tell them how much they can afford. I've never had another loan originator in my life tell me exactly to the dollar amount how much that client could afford. Okay, we have a system that calculates it exactly how high they can go, not a dollar more. Okay. Benefits, I can go all the way down to a 580 credit score. I can do ITIN, that's international programs, right? So if you get someone from Canada or Mexico and you try to run credit on them, well, guess what? It comes back as a big fat 0. They don't have a credit score. So we've got programs for those. Investor stated doc, no doc, bank statement loans, self-employed, 1 day out of foreclosure, bankruptcy, doctor, Nexa for doctors. We've got a couple other systems as well, specialty loan programs for, lawyers, firefighters, stuff like that. Down payment assistance, manufactured single wide, manufactured on-time construction, one-time construction up to super jumbos, nationwide high balance, hard money fix and flip, commercial, reverse mortgage, and home equity line of credit. We can do it all. Okay, if there's not something that we can do, we want to be able to do it, because when I say we're the best mortgage company you'll ever meet, I truly mean it. Now, the revenue share. So this is going to be different if you're coming from a Remax or your typical brokerage, right? They're not going to have a revenue share plan. The broker is not going to share the profits with you unless you've got some agreement. So to be upfront, I want everyone to be a recruiter part-time. If you meet an agent, oh, hey, how you doing? Did you hear about Maxlife Realty? Did you hear about our good commission splits? Did you hear about how many leads we get? Tell them the good things, right? Then they may come and join us. Now, if they join us, they're going to come underneath you. And you'll have 3 tier levels, okay? So tier 1 is 10%, okay? Then tier 2 is going to be 5%. Tier 3 is 3%. And that's 9% total from my commission check back to the agents, okay? And I'll explain an example of that. It's kind of like a retirement policy, right? It never ends as long as tier 1 through 3 are still working. So if you're recruiting younger agents and they recruit it could go 3 generations deep, right? There's no franchise fees. Typically, they range from 3 to 10% at other brokerages. I don't believe in getting a franchise fee. We just don't need it. Hiring agents is our goal, right? We help agents build to dominate the market. That's our goal. Here's the individual commission splits. 80% to 95% based on sales volume or minimum units per year or minimum GCI, whichever bracket you want to put yourself in. I'll give you the highest commission split I can in either of the brackets. Okay. As a new agent, we know that there's going to be a lot of training, so it's going to be an 80-20 split. Right? We feel that that's honest. And then as you get up to a veteran agent, you can go to a 95% split. That's very good. So here's an example, right? So agent Alex joins Maxlife Realty. Alex produces $11 million in sales last year. So Alex would join at a 90-10 split. So let's say Alex sells a $500,000 home and the commission is 3% or $15,000. Okay. Alex keeps 90% of that because he's on a 90-10 commission split. So he's going to keep $13,500. That's a check right to him. And a lot of the times it happens right at the closing table. Then the broker takes 10% or $1,500. Then I'm going to split that up into 3 tiers to the other agents above Alex, right? So the first agent is going to get $150, the next agent $75, the next agent $45, and then the $1,230 left over is going to go to the broker. Now I'm going to reinvest that money in the business. So one house, those numbers aren't really exciting, right? But you got to think long term about this, okay? So a rev share is going to last a lifetime until that agent either dies or moves on. So what will happen is, let's look at it over a year. Okay, Alex sells $10 million last year. He's on a 90-10 split. His average commission was 2.5, so he made $250,000 in gross commission. The broker is going to make $25,000, and then I'm going to divvy up the 3 tiers. So tier 1 would get $2,500 off of that one agent. Tier 2, $1,250, and tier 3, $750. Now, 1 year, 1 agent, that's pretty, easy. You get 1 agent, okay? This isn't looking at 3 levels. This isn't looking at multiple agents, right? Once you get multiple agents at Maxlife Realty, you can make a substantial amount of money on rev share. And it's good for you. It's good for us. It's good for the company. It's good for everyone, okay? A couple things that you're going to want to look at when you're shopping out brokers, right, is, make a spreadsheet, put them together, interview 3 brokers and figure out who's going to be the best fit, okay? Are they going to give you trained support? And really figure out what it is. Ask them to show you their training systems, right? Figure out exactly how you're going to get them. I deliver them all online, so it's very simple, right? They're going to be in your hand the second you sign the agreement. Mentorship opportunities, right? See if you can follow agents around there. If you're a brand new agent and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to need to figure out what these successful agents are doing, okay? If you come on board and you're a brand new agent, we're going to do some live phone calls and help you at these appointments, right? Administrative support, of course, we've got that. That's going to be your transaction coordinators helping you out on that. Provide leads, okay? You're a new agent. Please don't just look at the commission split of a company. Look at what they're going to provide you in terms of actual clients, right? When they say, oh yeah, we have thousands of leads, right? You really want to figure out if these thousands of leads are just online leads that are, looky-loos, wanting to figure out the HOA, thinking about moving in a year. You really want to figure out the quality of those leads, because if the quality is low, it's worth a negative amount. You're just wasting your time on these leads, okay? You want a brokerage that's really going to provide appointments, okay? So that takes it a step further from the lead to a set appointment. If I knew that there was a broker out there when I first started real estate that would literally set me appointments and all I had to do was print out the comps, fill out a listing contract, give them the listing presentation, oh my gosh, I would have saved so much time by trying to find leads, nurture them, get an appointment, right? That takes a lot of time, especially if you're not a true professional dedicated to nurturing clients. I know a lot of my agents in the past, their number one complaint was we have too many leads. So I thought to myself, well, if our number one complaint is we have too many leads, how do I take those leads and get rid of them and get appointments? So when I set an appointment for an agent, it's a text message to you. I give you the address and the time. Hopefully it's 24 hours in advance. It usually is 24 to 48 hours in advance. You look at your calendar and you figure out if you've got time or not. Of course, the agent that takes those leads consistently, right, is going to do very well. The agent that declines our set appointments, well, we're not sure, why you want appointments from us. We don't know why you're not taking them. We don't mind a couple appointments if you can't take them, right? We get it. I know I could do 8 appointments a day, and I was pretty much guaranteed to get 2 listings a day if I did 8 appointments, right? So you got to think of this as a numbers game, right? The more appointments, the more opportunities, the more listings, the more money, okay? We're here to help you. We want everyone to be successful in business. We don't want you to waste your time. Brokerage opportunities, okay? There's broker opportunities in other states across America. So if you're not in Florida, give me a call. Let me know. I'd love to set up another brokerage in your state, okay? You don't have to go spend the expensive franchise fees and sign a 5-year commitment or anything like that. Give me a call. I can send you the documents and you can review them. We can build a relationship. If you have any questions or answers, give me a call. Here's my phone number, 855-SOLBERG, or send me an email at ryan@maxliferealty.com, and I'd love to be in touch with you. Thanks for your time, and happy selling houses.